Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. I have not said that in over a month. It is currently the 16th of October, and literally mere minutes ago, I finally finished the last recording for October, because it was such a clusterfuck with having to redo some things. Well, I didn't technically do that, really. I only redid one thing, really. Because I was like, I was showing like the costumes and the bonus parts of Project 03, and it was just like, and it freaking disc went to shit at that point, so like, redo it. I mean, similar shit happened with Silent Hill, but I was like, I can't be asked. Well, actually, I did, actually. I played for the most of the game a second time before saying, fuck it. And just left it as it is, pretty much. So, we left off from what I saw the previous part. I just kind of browsed through it. We cleared heaven, and it's strange, really, because it says that we cleared it on the 7th, and it's still the 7th, so why has the day not ended? So, as social links here, it's been a long time. Maxed. That we really gotta get around to that at some point. You know, because we're pretty much more or less right at the end of the game. It's ridiculous. Let me just browse through here, Lily. Okay, so that one's fine then, I suppose. Well, this... Wait, no. Wait, this one's supposed to be... at... rank 7? Oh, you've got to be fucking joking, man. That's some serious bullshit right here. Oh. No. I've like, October, man. It's really just like... Well, September was where I did the most recording for Project 03, but you press square to move automatically, so I just confused the crap out of me. Ayane... I probably said what one I was gonna go for next social link-wise in the previous part, but I didn't bother to check the whole thing. So... Screw it, let's do this.
Senpai?
Yes? I hope they allow Nanako-chan to have visitors soon. Of course, there's nothing we can do about that. Well, if you don't mind, I'm free today. Naoto is trying to make you feel better. Ah, yes, I remember. Come to think of it, someone had sent Naoto a mysterious card. Maybe it would be best if you walked her home. Since you have Fortuna in persona of the Fortune Arcana, you feel you could be closer. What should you do? Oh, no, I'll be fine by myself. Walk her home anyway. Well, if you don't mind. Naoto seems a bit relieved despite her protests. Why do I always read these characters' lines? That's probably what a lot of people think if they stumble across my videos. Just like, no, you're supposed to be silent and usually talking about something completely off subject while this all happens, and just kind of... Like, I've seen so many LPers, like LP and RPG, they don't read the lines that are not spoken, like voice actors or anything like that. They just like, X. They don't like skip through it all or anything. They go out at like a basic pace where they just like read it and X. But they're talking about something completely unrelated, so you completely get distracted and don't even pay any attention to the plot as a result. It's... Monty Python's Flying Circus. Naoto is holding a card that says Monty Python's Flying Circus. What do you do? That card again?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, I remember. It's unmistakable. Naoto nods firmly. Judging by its appearance, it's on the same card stock, the same size, unsigned, just like last time. I'm almost certain this came from the same person. Let's talk about this someplace more private. I have missed this music, and it's gone already. Yep, we gotta just like investigation theme. Well, there's two versions I consider the investigation theme. That's obviously not the title of the music, but that's how I consider it. Because it usually comes around where it's like, we gotta think about this. So I'm gonna go Riverbank. You checked out the card with Naoto. The card reads as follows. Dear detective, your prized possessions are in my hands. Can you recover them? The game is afoot, the Phantom Thief. It seems this is the work of the figure who snuck into the Shirogane estate. I'll send this to Yakushiji, Japanese names. He can turn it into the police as evidence. I've never actually cleared this social link, so I have no idea who this Phantom Thief is. The Phantom Thief? How absurd. I haven't the time to waste on this. Why so uncomfortable?
That isn't it.
I'm not fretting. I'm just upholding the Shirogane name and seeing this case through to the end. Naoto is looking down. Although, he broke into our estate and sent me this challenge. You're going to, just not accept this challenge? Leaving this in the police's hands could jeopardize the honor of the Shirogane name. That's why I don't like this. When I'm with you, I always seem to lose my composure. I don't want to get involved with this sort of childish game. Oh, admit it, Naoto. You want to... Your detective self is just like, ooh, a case, a challenge. But to ignore it only makes me angry. Let's catch him together. Of course we will. You're the one who brought this to my attention. Let's work together on this. Naoto is fidgeting with embarrassment. You decided to accept the Phantom Thief's challenge with Naoto. You feel a relationship with Naoto has grown yet deeper. Bonds of friendship. It's been a long time since I've said that. Rank 4. It should be rank 7. Jesus Christ, man. The Naoto Shirogane social link has reached level 4. Seriously, we're gonna have to entirely ditch the, what one was it? The daycare one, ditch it entirely if we have any hope of maxing out the other social links. Because that one just took forever to build up, and it was way too far behind. If we're lucky, we'll be able to also max out, what's his name again? Naoki Konishi social link. But that's a big maybe there. Bad great personas of the Fortune Arcana's grown. Now that it's been decided, let's re-examine the first card. There must be some sort of hint there. Oh, and of course I only intend to investigate this case in our free time. I have something else I must do.
I'll see you again.
You walked home part way with Naoto. So if I recall, well, we only just saved Nanako in the previous part, really, didn't we? Is there anything to do? No, 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 and the music just stops. That is some weird looking mech or whatever. What should we do? Let's read a book. Nope. I'm still doing that, man. Square does not mean running in this game. Couch suitable for reading on. You have a book right now, read. What were we reading again? How will you continue reading off today? It's really thoroughly, why not? You decide to read it with your full attention. The story's about a weak-willed bulldozer of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. The book begins with a story in which the teacher's outlook on life changes from I give up to I can do this. You are filled with tender feelings. Your understanding has increased. There are still some pages of Off Today left. You decided to save them to read next time.
Good day.
You said good afternoon, though. The way she said it, though, it sounded a bit moody. Good day. A bit angry. Do you have any plans after school? I'd like you to come with me. Will you spend a day with Naoto? Sure.
Thank you.
We'll see you later then. You decide to spend the afternoon with Naoto. You know, knowing my luck, this disc that, like, I've mentioned had problems where you just, like, at the end of the discs, they just, like, screw up and not play the last parts of it. I can just totally imagine that happening with this. I've checked it so far, and, like, the Project Zero free recordings I've got on this disc seem to play fine, but this could go south, man. So I'm not saving at the end of this, just to be safe. Class has ended for today. You are waiting for Nanako to recover. You recall that you have already made plans with someone. You should be going soon. You know, it reminds me, seeing Chie there, sitting there, of like a post, I think the Persona 4 fan page on Facebook posted, just like, when he's just like maxed out the social link with Yosuke, it's like, now we're best friends. That means I'll never talk to you ever again, because that's more or less how it is. Unless it's plot related, you don't talk to them, because they won't really make much of a comment at all. And sometimes you can't even find them on days you usually find them. It's ridiculous. San Miguel Riverbank. It's like when you're best friends with someone, the less time you spend talking to them. Naoto is thinking carefully as she stares at the two cards laid out in front of her. These cards came from Shiroko store, the Shiroko store. When I talked with the owner, her description matched the one you gave. This phantom thief purchased these cards mere days before handing one to you. If that's the case, it's hard to imagine that any elaborate process was performed on the card. Although I do detect a faint lingering scent of citrus, a very weak cologne perhaps. What should I do? Eat it! Why burn it? Soak it? Well, it is possible to treat it in such a way as to make letters appear in water, but... Wait, letters appearing? That scent? Naoto's eyes lit up, as did the letter. Impossible, but could it be? Your house is closer. Let's go test it out now. Have I chose the right choice? You headed to your house, practically dragged by Naoto. I don't know, I just don't see how eating it would do any good. It's like, nom, 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 nom. Oh look, letters are appearing on my tongue. Your house. As the card was toasted with the fire from the stove, burnt letters appeared. I was to burn them after all. Really was invisible ink. The citrus juices staining the paper burned first, making it legible.
Damn.
A grown man employing such childish tricks. And this sentence here. The card reads as follows. Eating letters with a red face. It's just like, oh, choose that choice. I double dog dare you, choose it. Eating letters with a red face. This is... What? A goat, a mailbox, a riddle. What the fuck? I am confused. I will scroll up here and see if I can find the social link for that and see what choice it's supposed to be. I have no idea. Wait. Oh, I get it. Oh. I haven't come across the answer here, but I think, like the riddle, eating letters with a red face. Perhaps it is a red mailbox.
I see.
Indeed it is. You're good with riddles, I see. Well, it did take me a moment to think of that. Nanako smiles. She seems to be having fun. Mailbox. There was one in the shopping district. Let's go. Central Shopping District at the mailbox next to the... It seems there was something hidden behind the mailbox. This is... Grandpa had this. Why did he keep it? What was it? Naoto has a strange look on her face. I made this when I was a child. It's a detective badge. It had no real function, though. A petty challenge, and the prize was this stolen detective badge. I have an idea who the phantom thief might be, but none as to his motive. This is an important case to me, and yet without you I'd never have cracked it. Or I wouldn't have followed.
You have my gratitude.
Naoto is showing her unconcealed smile, a rare occurrence. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. Bonds of friendship. Rank 5. Although it's supposed to be 7. Naoto Shiragani's social link has reached level 5. Your power to grip personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown. Naoto's determination in battle has been enhanced. Naoto can now wake up a knockdown ally during battle. Normally I think this isn't the time to play along with such games, but... I think I'll let this play out, and, if possible... You're on your own, I ain't doing this. I guess I'll help. Let's do it!
Yes.
Naoto is blushing. Did she just laugh as well? Well, giggle.
I'll see you again.
You walked Naoto to her house and went home. The work is today.
Hey.
Well, today... Shoo! That just... Man, what a name, really, isn't it? It's just like, shoo! He's just like, are you shooing us? No, that's his name. I just got a call from the school. Shoo! It's not true, is it? Shoo, it's a lie, right? Shoo, look at me, Shoo! Look at my shoe! It's true. It's hard to take the scene seriously with such a name, but... grow up. Shoo. Just... Oh, it's so immature to laugh, but... Man, I'm sorry. Please go home today.
I'm sorry.
Shoo's voice is trembling. Shoo, what's going on? Go home, please.
Go home!
It looks like you should just go home today. You decide to go home. What happened with Shoo? I wonder if it had anything to do with his shoes. What the hell? It didn't even rank up. Just like, go home! And so we did.
Good day.
The way he says it though, he's like, good day. Do you have any plans after school? I would like you to come with me. Well, that's kind of what we're doing the past few days. Will you spend a day with Naoto?
Thank you.
There's something I want to show you. I shall see you later then. We decided to spend the afternoon with Naoto. For the third day in a row. Classes have ended for today. rank 8 seems to be when, well, it's supposed to be rank 8 on this day, but it obviously isn't that yet. But I think that's where the whole relationship can potentially change. Samigal Riverbank. Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live. Which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you, though? Because I looked useless. What? What rank are we at again? Is it rank 5 or 6? Where are you? Let's see. Okie dokie. So this one is like more potential love interest, and this one's the more logical one. He's like, I'm a reliable guy. He's like, no, you don't look very reliable. I don't think that's the sort of metric the culprit would use. Naoto is laughing heartily. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? The card reads as follows. When the bank's closed, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. When the bank's closed, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind with fruit trees is the original card. But the second sentence... You're better at figuring this out than me. I didn't think of that. By the 7 at the third. What do those numerical values mean? When the bank closed, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. I like how they just give you the answer. Just like, I don't know, it looks suspicious, doesn't it? Maybe the numbers are important. It's like 7 and 3 o'clock, maybe. Wait. Fruit tree grows by the large 7 at the third is what it shows. When the bank's closed, the fruit tree grows by the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. I don't see how that could be related to the time, or maybe it is. I'm gonna check for best answer because screw it. Maybe it's the other one. Now, screw it, I'll give a guess here. It's a large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. Screw it, just say that. No, there's nothing peculiar about those particular positions. Yeah, I thought so. Naoto is sighing. When the bank's closed, the fruit tree grows. It's incomprehensible. 7 and third. Should have probably said numbers are important, or maybe the second choice. When the bank's closed, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th words. Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I chose. Well done, you figured it out. Anyway, let's search for the biggest tree at this river's banks. You searched the river bank with Naoto. There was something buried by the tree you found. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto holds a digital watch slightly large for a child's wrist. This is pretty advanced, you know. It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. Well, that'd be an odd weapon, isn't it? Look at my watch! Ah! I've always loved this sort of thing, ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. Why? Why couldn't I have been born male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to do with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? What? It's like, I'm glad you're a girl, or your gender doesn't count on nothing you can do. Well, if you said, I'm glad you're a girl, maybe that would lead to some intimate kind of moments. So, there's nothing you can do about it, man.
Yes.
You're right, complaining about it won't change anything. Don't think again, sex change, Naoto. Naoto smiles sadly. It only changes the outer appearance and some other things, but you would still be a girl. Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. Naoto looks at her feet embarrassed. You feel the relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. Bonds of friendship. Rank 6. The Naoto Shiragane social link has reached level 6. Now you're only, well, we were originally anyway. Now we're still 2 ranks away from where we're supposed to be with this. Battle grip is on, so the fortune icon has grown. It seems I've been doing all the talking. That's because I'm a silent protagonist, you see. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? Very chaotic when it comes to video games. Just like, Since then, I've kind of mellowed out a bit, but there's still traces of that remaining. I wish I could have seen it. You would have laughed, Naoto. You would have laughed.
I'll see you again.
You chatted idly with Naoto, then went home. Work as a janitor. Let's work as a janitor, because why not? Hasn't she only got 1 left to do now? If I recall, I don't know. In a municipal hospital, empty hospital room. You busily cleaned the recently vacated hospital room. Proceeded to shit yourself, and then decided to ignore it. How courageous of you. Can you report today's progress? Well, I shit myself, but it doesn't matter. You feel that relationship is going to become closer soon. Is that a rank 9 that's next, or the max rank? I can't remember. It's been a long time. Today seems to be a bit different. It wants us to max out the moon social link. But I just know Naoto's gonna pop up and be like, can we hang out today? And I'll be like, oh god, I hate to happen to say no. Where's Kanji?
Senpai!
Hey! You're gonna be free when class over. I wanna hang out. Well, think about it, okay? Maybe you should hang out with Kanji after school. They're gonna be clinging at your arms, aren't they? You know, a bit of observation here, but Naoto and Ko, it's like, this is what Naoto would look like if she was a guy. I mean, from behind, you can't really tell the difference. If she wasn't wearing her hat, you'd be like, is that Naoto or Ko? Hey, here come the practice, right? I'll be waiting. So, you know, well, catch you later. Sorry, man, it's gonna be a while before we get back to that. We should show up at basketball practice for the first time in half a century. It's gonna be raining the next day. Classes have ended for today. You are waiting for Anako to recover. Wait, or maybe we maxed that one out before. If I'm recalling, I might have actually done that. No, wrong button. I might have maxed that one out. Yeah, I did. Well, how about that? We've got a free day. Woo! Oh, that's nice. You don't get that very often these days, do we? So who should we hang out with? Maybe we should get this one over with. I mean, it'd be good to do that. It'd also be good to get kanjis as well. Screw it. Let's get this one out of the way.
Yo.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm not talking to you.
Yo.
You're going to practice, right? Since you have Kali, I think that says a persona on the strength of Kana, you two might get along well. We will attend basketball practice this afternoon. Sweet, let's give it our best shot. No, I bet, was her name Ayane? I think her name was Ayane. It's been so long, man. But tomorrow is a rainy day, which sucks, because that means that it's probably just going to be like, no freaking social links. Yasagami High Gym. You attended basketball practice. Your diligence is increased. You know what, Michael? I'm gonna keep playing basketball. Studying lessons and all that crap, I think I'm gonna keep doing it all. You can do it, man!
Thanks.
Until now, I've been doing those things because I felt kind of obligated to. But if I put my mind on it, I can be good at anything I want, right? I've got to be at the top of my game so I can be the big brother the next master of the house deserves. Go is smiling cheerfully. Hey, you got some time later? There's something I want to give you. They always give you something random at the end of their social links. Usually. I'm not sure if there are some exceptions. Yasogami higher rooftop. Go ask you and Daisuke to meet him here. Why am I singing every line? Well, I did it. I asked them. My parents, my grandma, I sat them down and I asked, do you guys even want me anymore? Did you ever want me? That's when all hell broke loose. My mom started crying and then she was all like, of course we want you, stupid. She was practically yelling. Man, what is with people calling me stupid lately? Go, it's time you learn the truth. You're pretty stupid. Oh, well, I'm starting to think so too. Wow, Daisuke is a bit of an idiot as well, and I'm a bit of an idiot. So, we are the idiot group! I thought I had it all figured out, but I just didn't get it. You know, it's really the people around me who've shaped who I am. I bought into the same crap artists that are always writing or singing about. They're trying to find themselves. So I thought I knew all about how to find yourself. I thought I got it.
But really getting it is totally different. I mean, really finding yourself.
Without you guys, I probably never would have figured it out. I would have just kept pretending. I probably would have given up on the people I care about most. So...
Thanks.
The way you said that, thanks. Man, you say some mushy stuff sometimes. Yeah. So, while I'm on a roll...
Here.
I want the two of you to hold on to my letter from the orphanage.
No.
Dude, we can't take this. Accept it. Yeah, but... this way I'll never forget that I'm not alone. Please.
I got it.
Fine, but this is just for now, man. Might have to use a toilet
Thanks.
paper one day. That'd be bad. I know, I'll ask for it back when I feel like I can stand on my own 2 feet again.
So, you better stick around till then.
Received a letter to Ko. You feel an unbreakable friendship has formed between you, Ko, and Daisuke. Bonds of friendship maxed out. Here comes the music. And the microphone slipping. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. This genuine bond shall be your eyes to see the truth we bestow upon thee, the ability to create Zargongen, the ultimate form of the strength arcana. The fellow athlete social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the fellow athlete social link. Your power to create personas of the strength arcana has reached its maximum. Michael Dragon has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the strength social link, you can now fuse Zhao Gongen, the one who demands surrender. And surrender of the soundtrack. The three of you pass time conversing with each other. Daisuke's one is very different though, his social link. Which is why I didn't really choose that one, because really Ko's one is much more interesting. Daisuke's one is pretty much like something about an ex that he has, and it's, while it's not like completely poor social link that's just not interesting at all, it's just like compared to like Ko's one or a lot of the other social links, it's kind of not all that interesting actually. You can work as a tutor today, or a janitor. Which do you pick? Let's get a janitor one out of the way. It's actually on this very day that we're supposed to max it out. What are the odds of that? Go work at the hospital? Wait, no, actually, that's for tomorrow, actually. Who cares? You decided to go to the hospital. How are we for time here? Let's see. Wow. Quite a bit there. Get Munich Bell Hospital. You might need a camera obscura, man. There's a ghost in this hospital. Why do I always get the urge to sing lines whenever there's music playing? Miracle Hospital, empty hospital room. Sayako asked you to come here.
I'm sorry.
You've already done with work today, aren't you? I wanted to say goodbye. Goodbye? I'm leaving this hospital today. Sayako looks straight into your eyes. I grew to hate hospitals. All the life and death. In the end, everyone leaves, leaving me behind. I was lonely. Then I remembered. I remembered that I wanted to help. I became a nurse because I wanted to save people's lives. I couldn't see that it was as simple as that. No, I probably didn't want to see it. Sayako smiles gently. Remember the early parts of this social link? Yeah, it's like the way it changed just made little sense. And to think that the one who would show me this is just some kid with a rag in his hand. I tend to go for all the richer men, and I landed a child. Wow. So I'm going. I'm going to find that path I gave up on. I thought I couldn't do it, but I will walk that road. I'm going to be my own guide. Thinking, walking, taking responsibility for myself. Once I've done all that, I think I can finally say that I've truly lived.
Will you take this?
Sayako gave you hospital ID.
I give you the person I was when I was here.
Sayako looks at you gently. You feel a strong bond between Sayako and yourself. Bonds of friendship maxed out, even though it doesn't feel like a social link at all, to be honest. It felt a bit all over the place, this one, didn't it? Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. Maybe. This genuine bond shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Beelzebub, the ultimate form of the Devil Arcana. The nurse social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the nurse social link. Your power to create personas of the Devil Arcana has reached its maximum. Michael Dragon has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Devil social link, you can now fuse Beelzebub, the Prince of Lies. Now, can you imagine never hearing the pronunciation for that and trying to pronounce it like Beelzebub? What? I'm going to say this as much to myself as it is to you.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you. So long.
For some reason, I just got flashback to Fragile Dreams there. I don't know, maybe it's the same voice actor for all I know. I don't know. Sayoko left, never looking back. You decide to go home. You earned a bunch of money. So, like, well, actually, no, I think you can continue working as a janitor, you just don't get any social links. Maybe, I'm not sure, actually. Sometimes a person's name can express their characteristics. For this researcher, that's certainly the case. Robert Koch, or whatever the pronunciation is, discovered the... goddamn, how was it pronounced again? Tuberculosis... No. How was it pronounced? Why do I have such trouble with pronunciation, man? It's not a word that I've never heard pronounced. Tuberculosis? I think there is a letter or two that's silent. How is it pronounced though? Tuberculosis, whatever. Gosh, cough. Doesn't it sound similar? Giggle. Just giggle. He's one of the best examples I know, but you guys all know someone like that, right? In fact, there's someone here at school who might fit that bill, but didn't try to find out who, okay? That's a no-no. The one time that teacher, Mrs. Nakayama, was... Huh? What's the matter, Michael-kun? Oh, please don't look so bored, silly boy. We're in class right now. Why is it always me? This would totally be me, though. Just like, stop looking so bored, you're in class. She's like, oh, sorry, I just spaced out a second there. So, who's the one who discovered the... oh, god damn, that's a heck of a word. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. God damn it. It was, gosh. I haven't got that bad a memory, you know. You gave the answer you think is correct. Good job, you got it right. I'm glad you remembered it. Earnest boys make my heart beat faster. Alright, let's continue. Louis Pasteur is a researcher just as renowned as Koch. Wait, you said similar to cough, right? So, Koch, or something like that, probably is how it's pronounced. These two are known as the pioneers of modern bacteriology, and they made many discoveries. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. So I get what she meant with that. It's like, yeah, because, you know, and the name sounded a bit similar. Class is ended for today. You are waiting for Naoto to recover. So, let's see here. I think that'll do for this recording. I will save the game, but not on screen. I'm going to check to see if the disc is going to be like, okay, we're not going to screw it up this time. So, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.